Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? I've got Rice Hat here joining me for some incredible casting. How are you doing today, Rice Hat?
Dude, I am doing amazing. I'm super excited for another season of IPSL, and so soon after the last season too. I think it's only been like 2 months, 3 months since the end of the
Yeah,
last season.
couple months. Yeah, we ended like mid January somewhere right around there. It was like right
Yeah,
before my
I mean,
birthday, I think.
what a great birthday present. Watch some nice, good old fashioned StarCraft, and this time around, I'm pretty excited. Like I was just recently given the list of the players who are participating in the qualifiers. So today it's going to be G5, Yakub, Napoleon, and Rasawi. Is that how you
Razvi.
Rasavi? Yes, and I am especially excited because G5 is a name I have not seen in a while.
I remember one time I played against G5. It was just one of those like, oh, you're not that bad. He made like five zealots and just moved them into my base and killed me. And I was like, yeah, no, no, no. It really is. He's just kind of that good.
Oh yeah, G5. Like if you're an OG, like he is a legendary
Love
OG
to see
player.
him
Like
around.
what
It,
was it like? He was number one in North America in WCG 2010. Was it 2010? I'm gonna have to
let's
look at his Wikipedia.
yeah, what was Wikipedia? In the meanwhile, speaking of old names, we have Sony Nooks, however you want to call him, supporting us and specifically donating to make sure that we have a Kespa era map. For those of you, speaking of old heads, that you remember Andromeda from. What was Andromeda from? That's got to be like 2005, 2007.
Andromeda's an old ass map.
Yeah.
Like I remember I was literally okay, like I remember I was a kid and I was watching like StarCraft pro tournaments and Andromeda was like a map. I was like a 10-year-old boy or something trying
Yeah.
to watch
Oh,
it.
it came out in 2008. That's actually a lot newer than I
Well, that makes
expected.
sense. I was 10.
Ah.
Ah, the good old time.
But yes, big shout out to Sony for helping keep the league alive. And, with that, we have a little bit of fun in the Kespa map. No mineral blocking, no egg blocking, just pure old fashioned getting rushed by Zerg.
Mhm. All right, I figured it out by the way. He was number 1 in WCG USA 2010.
All
He
right.
beat Nyokin 2-1
Whoa,
to earn that position, and
damn.
he also defeated Boxer on TV, I'm pretty sure, in 2009.
Damn. G5 is actually a GOAT.
G5 is kind of a baller.
Yes. And I expect him to make top four this season. Like, the
Yeah.
competition will be fierce. Almost as fierce as my dog's battle with trying to go back to napping. Hi, Tolly.
Actually, I'm like trying to remember. Did G5 defeat Boxer on TV, or is he the one who defeated Boxer off TV? Because I vaguely remember this story. I don't know how I remember the story. I vaguely remember the story of like someone was beating Boxer, and he turned and apparently the only person who witnessed that was Idra. And Idra just like after he won, Idra was just like, maybe they'll take foreigners seriously for once. Like he said something like that.
Good old Indra.
Yeah, that's like the story I remember. I don't remember if it was G5 or something else, but I do know G5 did beatbox.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we could find that if we got 30 seconds here. Rude or G5 versus Boxer. Oh, I'm gonna have to sort through his Wikipedia. He beat Go Rush with Scouts. That's his first trivia point on his on his Wikipedia.
He's especially known for using bulldog openings. All right, G5,
Base.
he's a bit of a goober.
All right, guys. If we want to watch the Goober in action, we can hop right on into it. All right,
Spawning.
perfect.
I'll do the honor. Spawning in the top right, playing for Team Red. It is Yakub. And on the top left, I thought you were going to do it. The top left, it is G5.
I sat there and I'm like, oh, he'll do it. And then you stopped and I'm like, is he expecting me to do it? And I opened my mouth and you went, and I'm like, okay, I guess not. I love the opening of a game.
Good old the casting mini game, right? It's like, who's going to say it?
I mean, especially over Discord. Like, when you're in person, you kind of just, like, make eye contact and shrug your shoulders. With something like this, you're just like, I don't know. We just wait, especially with the delay, you know?
Yeah, it's a little more awkward. You know what?
It's fun.
It's part of the charm. Anyway, speaking of
Protoss don't even need to pay attention to what map it is.
Doesn't even know what map they're playing.
Protoss, man. Am I right?
I know.
So, Yakub is good. He's like 1900 these days. He actually just graduated out of CSL recently.
Oh.
So, yeah. I am very interested to see, like, obviously, you know, when we're talking about G5 beating Boxer and everything else is just kind of like, all right, cool. Like, we'll see him versus DeWalt in the finals, I guess. But still, I'm very curious to see how good Yakub does, because I don't think Yakub... Pulling a map is going to be tough, especially in PvP. But I'm very curious to see what he's going to do, because I think he can make G5 sweat a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, PvP is definitely the guru matchup, right? Like, it's... you can definitely win just purely off of rock, paper, scissors if you go like a DT build and they don't go observers. It's just kind of over.
Protoss player would never go just straight DTs.
Yeah,
right?
No, that doesn't sound like Protoss players at all. But honestly, like, a lot of PvP comes down to micro, and I know G5 has really good Reaver micro.
Yes.
So I'm a little bit worried that Yakub is just going to lose regardless of what he does, because you have really good Reaver micro in PvP. You can beat, like, armies that are way bigger.
Absolutely. What I'm curious about is, so obviously you're right with that. What that tells me is that if Yakub is smart, he's going to play for like a win in the mid game and try and just like, this will be a great series for a 3-gate goon, right? Where you just try and send it as hard as you can and hope that you win before the Reaver comes out and deletes your army. I can see him doing that one of these games. It is a best of 3 in the upper bracket, so.
Yeah. The other thing I can sort of imagine Yakub doing is going for something either really cheesy or really greedy. Because I imagine, well, first of all, if you do something really greedy, I imagine G5 might think that you're doing something cheesy given the MMR disparity. So you might be able to get away with it. And if you do something really cheesy, then that could catch him regardless of what kind of safe build he's.
Yeah.
All right, Scouting Probe gets deleted by the first goon. Meanwhile, G5 Scouting Probe gonna try and enter into Yakub's base, but I don't think it's gonna be successful. Both players playing relatively blind, I suppose.
What are
don't
your
really
thoughts?
Know what the other is doing.
Yeah. What are your? Sorry, I totally sidetracking. But like this season, it feels like we have a lot of maps with different things on the ramp, right? Like
yeah,
it's like ASL. Obviously, we're using mostly ASL maps. So we have like the chrysalises, we have minerals like normal, but we have like Jane Doe, right? Which I don't believe is in our map pool this time because I think we kept Litmus because enough people think Jane Doe's a little too weird, which is funny when you're comparing it to Litmus. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Yakub.
Oh, that's no good.
Well, extra high.
I guess we're not microing Reavers this game.
Nope. What's the
I
command for checking turn rate? Is it Control Shift F12? I can never remember.
Check. I just assumed it hit in IPSL.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Oh, no, it'd be hit by the logo, but I'm just trying to remember it because I was going to tab it real quick to see. So, fun fact, when the high and extra high latency, it adds 2 steps worth of turn rate to the game in terms of lag.
Huh.
So, like, a turn rate 16 on high is the same as a turn rate 14 would be, except we can't select it. Or, sorry, 12, because it's 2 steps. It lines up exactly with the milliseconds of difference. And so then if you had another one, it goes down to 8.
Okay. That's an interesting fact. Okay, we see a little bit of a scuffle outside of Yakub's base. Yakub is going to get some free hits off of these Dragoons. That's pretty good, but none of the shields got damaged. So ultimately, this is going to result in nothing. I think that it's pretty interesting, though, the point you brought up about all the new maps having stuff on the ramp. And I think, yeah, the most interesting one is definitely Jane Doe, like a Marine and a medic. Like, who? What?
Yeah.
Like, why that in particular?
Speaking
Especially
of who and what.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Yakub. Gamer.
Yeah, Yakub going for the greedy play, getting a just really quickly. He